Have you ever felt a tightness in your chest, a storm in your mind, a constant restlessness that no one else seems to notice? Modern anxiety often hides behind productivity, ambition, and even our daily scrolling. But what if I told you that almost 2,000 years ago, the Stoics not only saw this coming, but also offered a way through it? Anxiety today wears many faces. For some, it is the pressure to keep up with an endless race. For others, it is the silence at night that echoes with unfinished thoughts. We call it stress, overthinking, or even burnout. But underneath lies the same old enemy: fear of losing control over life. The ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, did not live in our digital age, but they faced wars, plagues, political chaos, and personal loss. Their wisdom was forged in times no less uncertain than ours, and in their writings, they uncovered the roots of anxiety long before psychology gave it a name. So, let us walk together through the hidden case of modern anxiety and see what Stoicism reveals about healing the restless mind. We live in a culture of constant comparison. Social media showcases lives edited to perfection. Success is measured in likes, titles, and speed. Anxiety grows because our minds are trapped in expectations that are never fully met. The Stoics remind us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca's words echo with precision here. Much of our anxiety does not come from events themselves, but from the endless rehearsal of them in our heads. Reflection. Pause for a moment. How many of your worries are about what might happen, rather than what is happening right now? At the heart of Stoicism lies the dichotomy of control. Epictetus taught, some things are up to us and some are not. Modern anxiety is fueled by blurring this line. We try to control opinions, outcomes, the future itself. But in doing so, we fight an unwinnable battle. When we learn to separate what belongs to us, our thoughts, choices, actions, from what does not, others' behavior, external events, the weight begins to lift. Think of your mind as a fortress. Anxiety weakens it when every passing noise is treated as a threat. But when you guard only the gates you can control, the fortress becomes unshakable. Anxiety thrives in noise. Notifications, breaking news, endless chatter. The Stoics practiced silence as medicine. Marcus Aurelius often wrote his thoughts in solitude, reminding himself, know where you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions than your own soul. Modern life rarely allows us that peace. Yet Stoicism suggests, if you cannot silence the world, you must learn to silence within. Breathing, journaling, mindful reflection. These are not modern trends, but ancient disciplines. Reflection. When was the last time you sat in silence? Not with your phone, not with music, just with yourself. Anxiety sharpens when we fear losing what we love. Relationships, possessions, even our health. The Stoics face this directly through premeditatio malorum, the practice of imagining loss, not to invite sorrow, but to cultivate gratitude. By rehearsing life's fragility, they built strength against its sudden blows. Modern psychology calls this exposure or acceptance. The Stoics called it preparation. It may sound harsh to picture losing what you value, but strangely, it lessens fear and deepens appreciation. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Anxiety often whispers, what if tomorrow collapses? What if you fail? What if the worst comes true? Stoicism answers with a sharp cut. Tomorrow does not exist yet. The only time you own is this moment. Epictetus reminds us, how long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Modern anxiety feeds on living in the future. Stoic calm grows from living in the present. Reflection. Right now, as you listen, where is your mind? Here or lost in tomorrow? Perhaps the most hidden source of modern anxiety is not society or the future. It is our own voice. That inner critic, whispering that you are not enough. The Stoics did not deny mistakes, but they separated error from identity. To fail in one moment does not mean you are a failure. What defines you is not the stumble, but the step after it. Marcus Aurelius counseled himself daily. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Anxiety may rise when you forget this truth. You can always rewrite the judgment. Modern anxiety grows in silence when people pretend to be fine while breaking inside. The Stoics valued community deeply. They saw humans as social beings, meant to support one another. Isolation feeds anxiety. Honest connection weakens it. Sharing struggles does not make you weak. It reminds you that you are not alone in the storm. Seneca wrote to his friend Lucilius not just as a philosopher, but as one human comforting another. Perhaps that is what we need most today. Fewer perfect posts, more real conversations. Knowing Stoic principles is not enough. Anxiety lessens only when wisdom becomes practice. Daily reflection. Write or think about your day. Where did anxiety arise, and what was truly in your control? Voluntary discomfort. Skip a comfort, face a fear. Remind yourself you can endure. Gratitude. Count what remains, not just what you fear to lose. These small practices build resilience, like drops filling a vessel. The hidden case of modern anxiety is that it is not new. It wears modern clothes but carries an ancient face. The fear of uncertainty, loss, judgment. Stoicism does not promise a life without storms. It teaches you to stand in them without drowning. It reminds you, you cannot control the waves, but you can always steer your ship. So next time anxiety rises, ask yourself, what is in my control right now? Then act on that and release the rest. If this message spoke to you, let Stoicism guide not just your mind, but your daily life. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom. Share this video with someone battling their own hidden storm. And remember, calm is not found outside. It is built within.